been put in by the finance company, which is the Bank of Dave. That's not a joke, by the way. It generally has been put in by the Bank of Dave.
Have a look around this. On number 300 is the Audi RS3. It is a nav Quattro. It's got 2 keys, Jaguar XJ ticket, green on the assured.
All I'm going to say is buyer beware. Okay?
Solid advice.
I'm going to say buyer beware. Once you've bought it, it's your problem.
Right, before we start today's video, big announcement. We have got another Car UK raffle just gone live, and this time we are offering something absolutely superb, which is this fantastic Ford Focus ST2. This unmolested, original example, 250 brake horsepower, 0 to 60 in over 6 seconds, can be yours for just £1. This is a proper fast Ford with lots of optional extras and arguably in one of the best colours. It is a beautiful example, but it's had huge amounts of work done to it, including all new Michelin tyres, new brakes, new suspension. Fully serviced, comes with 12 months MOT as well, ready to go. It drives absolutely amazing. I love this car. It is a proper hot hatch fast Ford, and it can be yours for just £1. Just £1 to get your tickets. And you can get hold of your tickets now because we have got bundle offers on as well at the moment, where you can get masses of free tickets. The more tickets you buy, the more free tickets you will get. So for instance, if you just want to buy one ticket for £1, you can do so. But buy £5 worth or £10 worth, £15 or £20 worth, and you'll get additional free tickets. In fact, we've got offers on now, such as £20 will get you an additional 100 free tickets, giving you even more chance of winning that fantastic hot hatch. So if you're after a proper fast Ford, then you need to get yourself in this draw, because this is a beautiful example, unmolested, well-maintained vehicle, and it can be yours for just £1. Now, if you don't want the car and you're a lucky winner, don't worry, because there's an alternative cash prize as well. So if you don't want the vehicle, you can have £3,000 as an alternative cash option. So even if you don't want the car, you still get involved because you say you could win a ruck of cash. And also remember as well, we give away lots of money to charity on the back of my raffles. And say we've given away thousands of pounds this year to charities such as like the Northwest Air Ambulance Service, children's charities local to us, Hopes and Beams, Cancer Research UK, and many others as well. So please get involved to help out them as well. Plus, you'll have that chance to win that fantastic fast Ford. So make sure you get the tickets now. You can go down the screen below and see a link description or in the comments section, and I'll put the link there. Click on that link, it'll take you over to raffle where you can buy your tickets. The draw is going to take place on Monday, the 6th of October 2025 at around 9:30. So make sure you check that out later in the month. But to win that Ford, you've got to be in it. So make sure you get your tickets today. Welcome back to the Car UK channel. Right, another auction video is upon us, and today we are looking at some sports, performance, prestige vehicles that are going through MAG, to be precise, in Rotherham. Now, I've actually gone down today to buy some cars for the pitch and also for a customer some four-wheel drive product, and I'll cover them in another video because we did actually buy quite a few. However, whilst I was there, I did notice that there was a nice selection of sort of sports, performance vehicles, hot hatches if you like, going through the sale, and more importantly where they have come from, because most of these cars are actually financed, what we call snatchbacks or repossessions or handbacks. So these are vehicles that say have been on finance and have been repossessed from their customers, or in some cases the customer may have voluntarily terminated the agreement and handed them back to the finance companies. They have to get rid of them, dispose of them, so they send them to auction and to see what they make, to try and clear off any debts or outstanding balances. And that is what today's video is all about. So you can see the prices of what these vehicles are making to see if actually there's any bargains in there, or are you getting yourself involved in a can of worms? So we'll have a chat about what we see today later in the videos. Let's get straight into the action and have a look at some sports and performance vehicles.
Right, next one. Little A1, or sorry, an S1. Audi S1. Again, not a car you see that often in the sale room. 64 plate, done 87,000 miles. Let's have a retail of about 9.5 grand with this mileage on. It's about 80,000. I've already done my own work on this one. I've got someone potentially interested in it. Two former keepers. 2 litre turbo petrol, obviously. We'll go like the wind. It isn't too bad actually, other than wheels want refurbing, diamond cut wheels as always, look horrendous. No real paint required other than a little bit down there on the bumper corner, but it's not exactly the end of the world. Tyres are shot to pieces, so they want a little bit of work. And it looks like it has been stud though, which is a bit worrying. This stuck, well, like a car's been stood for months, which is always a bit worrying. It's come from a buying company as well, so is it the case that someone's just basically decided to sell it to him, get out of a finance deal, they put it in an auction, or is there something more underlying? Is there something wrong with it? And then they've put it into a We Buy Any Car type company and it's ended up here. Might be something straightforward to fix, might not be. You just don't know. It's got a report on it, it's suggesting it's in good order, but they're not a guarantee by any means, it's just a general observation. You'll have to see in the room. But wise, 5 to 6 grand sort of territory. At that sort of money, if it's in good nick, it's a bargain. Because there's an easy 9 grand retail in that, 9.5 grand suggested, but I think 9's probably more accurate. Private wise, probably 8 grand, so definitely money in it, an interesting car. But anyway, let's see what it makes in the room.
That little S1 2-litre Quattro, that will be a flying machine. 14 or 64 plate, one book's here, 3 owners in total. I would have thought that would be exceptional news. Good report with it now. We'll use 6, I'll take that. £6,000. 1, 2, 3, no, not on line, 4, 5, 6, 7, not on line, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9, 7, 1. You've been in pair, 50, go on. 7, 1, 50, 7, 2, 50, 3, 50,
8 grand now.
73.5 on bid and selling at 73.54 with me 74. Should know.
Check it off yourself.
Got a number?
Yeah. C63. The rare old beast seen in auction, C63. Nice coupe, 3-door. 6.3. Beautiful. Couple of keys. 87,000 miles. Other than the dust on it. It's 13 years old, if I remember that. Ain't look like that. Not a bad guide on it. About 10-11 grand mark. A lot of car for that sort of money, my word. It's like a rocket ship for that sort of money. There's a picture there of you can quite see it make out of someone's cat. Just left that in there. Maybe it's a sign it's a lady owner. Picture of a cat on the dashboard. Never been raced or rallied. I suspect that's not true. Well, interesting to see what that does. Anyway, what do you think it'll do? Think it'll do its money? There's the guide price on it. It should be. Should be doing it. Let's see what it does in the room.
C63 AMG automatic coupe flying machine. Absolute flying machine. Test overs next year. One book with it. Now, we've got £12,000 for start there, but we're going in twos again. Can't do it. 12, I've got W. £12,000, I've got a 12 bid. 12,002, 12,4, 12,6. Go on, 12.7, 12.8,
Yeah, we want
12.9,
yeah.
13,
You're going to keep that.
13.1, 13.2, 13.3, out pay, 13.3 I'll hold it, and 13.4 not out, 13.4, 13.5, 13.6, thank you, 13.7 fresh bidder, no, one bid does it, and 13.7 submitted.
Again, another car you don't see that often. Big XJ. Big XJ. It's a bit bitty on the front bumper. 61 plate. 65,000 miles, diesel. 17 advisors on the last MOT. So she might have some problems. It's not the best, if I'm honest with you. A few marks on it, bumper wants doing. That's a big bumper. Wheels are a bit edgy. Lovely inside though, these XJs. Don't compare one of these inside to an XF, they're a completely different calibre of car. Although they do look very similar, on the front anyway. So you're not going to be looking at masses of money. I suggest that's not way near cap clean money. And then, you know, you want to tidy it up a little bit, smoker for yourself, the mileage is good. and it might be worth it, but it just needs paint everywhere. Back bumper, bit on the quarter, bit on the spat down there, wheels want redoing. There's easy 700 or 800 quid of paint to be done on that. Let's see what it makes.
65,000 on the clock, got the service history. Wow, what a lot of car for your money. We're going to start at 5, 1 straight in. 51 in the band, the bit of 1, 2, 52, 3 in the bag, 53 in the band, the bit 4, 5 in the bag, 55 in the band, the bit of 5, and 55 in the band, the bit of 5,006 in front. 50, second on the band, the bit of 5,000, second on the band, the bit of 50, second on the band, the bit of 5, 6. Anyone else? 50, second on the band, the bit of 5, 6 once, twice. I'll try for you.
Very close again, W that.
Another nice one, S3 saloon in red, done 90 off 1,000. 96k. Nice car, automatic. Quick motor. In red though, I prefer any other colour than red, but I'm sure others will like it. Lovely inside. Actually, to be fair, other than the dust on it, it's a clean car. Wheels want refurbing, diamond cut obviously. Every single one needs diamond cut wheels redoing. But it's quite clean. 9 to 10 grand. I think that's a cheap car. A lot of car for money. For an Audi S3 on a 15. Let's see what it makes in the room.
20 up now from Arnold Clark's first one, Audi S3 Quattro. 2-litre automatic. 15 on a 15 plate. Look with it, sets it through to June next year. Commission bids 2 on I've got with me here. I'm going to start at £9,000 with me. 9 bid, 9-1, 9-2, 9-3, 9-4, 9-5, 9-6 I'm out, 9-7, 9-8, 9-9, 10 bid. £10,000 I'm going to 10 bid, thank you Steve. £10,000.
Right, have a look around this. Number 70 is the Porsche Cayman. It's on a 57, but wow, what a lot of car for your money. I'm going to start £4,500. A lot of car for your money there. 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, all in the room. 49 at the band, the bit of all 9, 9 at the band, the bit of all 9. 49 at the band, the bit of all 9, 49. Anyone else? All in the room. And 49 at the band, the bit of all 9. We're going to have to hold it provisional, but at £4,900, looks a lot of car for your money. It's got £4,700 worth of extras, I'm being told. £4,900. Anyone else at 49? Goes once, twice. Provisional for now, 49.
£4,900 for a Porsche
3
Cayman.
18 on 18, plated up on the miles, down on the price. Free service.
From been put in by the finance company, which is the Bank of Dave.
Once the levels top.
That's not a joke, by the way. Generally has been put in by the Bank of Dave.
Have you got 4 grand for it? 'Cause it's going to make that. Yeah.
Nice car.
35. You're in, Sam. 35 up with a 35 bid. 35, 36, 37, 3,700, 38 online, 3,008, 3,008, 50 no, 38 online, £3,800 I'm going to have to be provisional then. £3,800 I'm going to 3,008 bid. Provisional online bid.
Have a look around this. On number 300 is the Audi RS3. It is a nav Quattro. It's got 2 keys. Jaguar XJ ticket. Green on the assured. Looks well. We're going to go in £200 increments. So we're going to start at 14. 14, 14,002, 4, 44,6, 8, 15,002, 4, 54,6, 15,8, 16, 2, 4, 6, 8, 17, 72, 4, 74, here in front, 74, anyone else? 17,000 board about them at 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 18,000, 18,1, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, says no, 89, M's bid once, twice, 89.
Right, on a Duke plate.
Odd one.
You can't take it off that.
I have no idea what this is going to do. Yeah.
One thing you can't guarantee that you didn't manufacture. All I'm going to say is buyer beware. Okay? So on a huge
Solid
plane,
advice.
I'm going to say buyer beware. Once you've bought it, it's your problem to pull the finance for so what's it worth? I think it's worth double that. So yeah, and I think it's worth double that. It's got £8 grand to start with, 8,000 quid there, 8,000 pounds, 8,2, 8,4, 8,6, 8,8, 9,204, 9,6,
I was thinking about 11,
10,
but I'm just, it could do.
10, 6, 10, 8.
You've got to value that like it's a Cat S car, because that's how sort of, that's how much really you value yourself, because there's too many ifs and buts.
6, 11,600 pounds. 7. No, I'm fighting with you from the start. 11,7, 11,8, 11,9, 12,000, 12,1, 2. Thank you. Provisional down here.
12 grand, submit. Need more digging on that to find out what it really is.
Right, another auction video finished. Let's have a quick sum up, because I'm losing my voice, so I'll keep this one brief. Of what we saw today, there's two things really going on. Anything that was sort of right, if you like, so stuff that was lower than mileage or decent mileage, clean reports, no engine lights on, proper stock, you know, ready to roll type vehicles, they were doing strong money, regardless of the fact that they were repossessions. You know, you had patchy history, some of them, fine, you might be able to get the service history, but some of them didn't have any documentation. They were doing decent money. RS3 there, £2,000 over book. Thought that was a bit high, to be honest with you. Plus, you got fees on top of that. It was a level car, but it was doing some of the same money that one going through a part exchange sale from a reputable main agent or somewhere like that, a proper part X of lots of history. It was doing similar money, or if not more, than them type vehicles going through sales every day for a car that's, you know, basically a finance snatchback. I thought that was a bit too rich. Same with the S3 as well, the red one. Incredible value really for what you're getting, but 10 grand, I thought it was more 9 grand, because again, you just don't know the history of these vehicles. You have just got to be careful, but it didn't make any difference. It swam the channel, it had a good report on it, people were willing to pay the money for them. But on the flip side to that, we saw some other stuff that was a little bit ropey, like the XJ didn't do anywhere near its cap clean figure. Not surprised, because it wasn't in the great of shapes. I still thought he did quite strong money, in fairness, but it didn't sell originally on the hammer, but I think it did sell later on. And also as well, we saw the Porsche as well, £4,900 for a Porsche Cayman, which is very, very cheap, by the way. But again, it's just lack of history. You know, it looks like it's been abused a little bit. Mileage was a tad over. Just so many alarm bells ringing there. It could be absolutely fine. It could be something to nothing. And I hope whoever buys it, you know, makes a killing out of it. Great. But it was risky, and that's why it wasn't going to make the money that you would think it would do for being a Porsche. Yes, the story of the day, anything that was half level and right, regardless of where it come from, regardless of the fact it was snatchback or repossession, was doing strong money. And most other stuff, to be honest with you, it was a bit ropey. So that BM as well, that had been a repossession, bit high mileage, lovely car, but the mileage was too high, weren't really going anywhere fast. And finally, we've got to talk about that Q-plate Audi. Where did you see that one at? Now, just to give you some context to that, Q-plate vehicles used to be used for stuff that was like stolen and recovered. It was very popular, particularly in the 80s and 90s. I haven't seen a Q-plate car in a very, very long time. Now, what that means is that they basically, for whatever reason, the DVLA decided to put that on a Q-plate. In this case, it's because they can't be sure of when the car was manufactured. We suspect it's somewhere around 2018-19. That seemed to be the general consensus because of the model shape. Yes, you can probably go off the chassis number and try and find out roughly when it was built. But for whatever reason, the DVLA have said that basically they couldn't find out what the year was off the details they had. So obviously they would have had the chassis number. They weren't confident of the year or month it was made. So they basically placed it on a Q plate. Now that does cause some issues. One is that they are particularly difficult to insure. They're not standard insurance you'll need. You need someone who actually deals company with Q plate vehicles. You do pay a higher premium for that. They're not that desirable to sell. And plus, like I said, you don't know any of the history of it, of the vehicle at all. We've got nothing to go on. Plus, it was an import as well, which even just darkens the proposition. So, yeah, I mean, it's one of those cars where if you just want a cheap S3, maybe for yourself or for a friend or someone like that, or you think you might be able to sit on it for a while and find someone who wants one, who wants the car but wants to save a ruck of money, the sort of people might buy like category vehicles. So, for instance, they might go, well, I can't spend 20 grand on one, but I could spend 12 grand on one that's previous category N or category S. Same principle could apply. I could buy one here that's a Q plate that's going to be massively cheaper, use it whatever to have a saving out of it and just enjoy it. That's really where I see it. You've not got a great market for that car, but it was a lot of car for its money. I think it did like 12 grand in the room. I think it was probably a grand or two more than I thought it was going to do. But at retail, I mean, had it been like a standard car, you know, on a 2018-19 with that mileage on, HPI clear, all lovely, it probably would have been like 19, 20 grand retail vehicle. So that one's probably is worth 12, 13,000 pounds maybe. So you can see where the saving could come if you can port with it. I actually quite like the fact it was on a Q plate. I thought it looked quite good. But you will be better off just buying one without all of the hassle of having a Q plate car, see, because sometimes they can be a right pain to own and certainly to dispose of when you don't want them anymore. Right, I'm going to wrap it up there, chats. Thank you for watching this one. To say there was a lot more content from that sale that day. I actually bought quite a few cars, and I'll cover that in another video, a longer video, hopefully later in the week or if not early next week. There's plenty more auction content coming as well, not only from MAG, but also we're going G3 soon as well. I've also got content from classic sales and other content from other auctions I've been attending over the last week or so, which you'll see over the coming weeks. And finally, don't forget as well, don't forget to get involved in the Car UK raffle for your own sports performance vehicle and our fantastic Ford Focus ST2. Our 250 brake fast forward can be yours for just £1. You can find the link down below or in the comments section where you can go over to raffle and buy your tickets, and the bundle offers are back on. So if you just want to buy one ticket for £1, you can do, but spend a £5 or 10 or 15 or 20 quid and you'll get multiple free tickets. In some cases up to 100 free tickets for a purchase, so it gives you even more chance to win that fantastic prize. And also, if you don't want the car, there's £3 to be won as an alternative cash offer, so definitely get involved. Plus we help out good causes on the back of it as well. So if you can get involved, it will be greatly appreciated. Thanks again for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all very soon.